Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Alwan Mahode from Tamp'Up Media. So today we're gonna be doing part 2 of our series of our promo video that we did. So if you didn't watch part 1, please click up there, watch part 1, and then so that you can be able to join here on part 2. So part 2, we're gonna be taking everything from Adobe Illustrator straight to After Effects. So without any waste of time, let's jump. So this is Adobe Illustrator, so we're gonna be taking everything except the fonts. Like I said on the previous video, we're not gonna touch the fonts. We're just gonna touch the chip, the scan, the tab, the logo, and the card itself, because it's well shaped, so we don't want to waste time on the other side. So we're just gonna copy every path, but we're gonna be copying them one by one. Copy every path and then we paste it on After Effects. So let's open After Effects without any waste of time. After Effects, we are now in After Effects, and that's where we're gonna be doing everything from modeling the project and until animation. But this part, it's part 2, where we're just doing the modeling. Let's jump straight to it. Now we're gonna jump to new project and then new composition 1080. Remember that side is 1080. We're gonna call this card, call it card. And then here, what we're gonna be doing now, let's check how many elements we're gonna need to take from Illustrator. So it's 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're gonna be taking 4 elements from After Effects. So what we're gonna be doing is taking them as the shapes, and then we paste them that side on After Effects as masks. So now we need to create 4 layers, 4 solid layers. Which one we're gonna call it card, because it should be at the bottom, and then duplicate, and then this one we're gonna call it logo. Debit. Logo. This one we're gonna call it chip like this, and then the last one we're gonna call it tab, right? And then now what we're gonna do is we're gonna have the card. We're gonna come here, click on the card, only the card, and then press Ctrl C, copy, and then you come here, you click on this card layer, and then you paste. So when you paste, you can see it now, because now this is what happens. It masks out the whole shape and leave only the card shape. So now we go back, we take this, copy, we come here, we paste. Now remember, the card on the logo part, it does not have the word bank. The word bank is not there. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna be taking everything out. Bank is not there, so it's only Capitec on the card. And then thank you. So we deleted every mask part that was on the logo. Let's go to the chip. The chip, we come here, same thing. There's a chip. So we go, copy. So now this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna select the card shape, the card layer. Now let's just change colors. So I'm gonna make this fast forward because it's just changing. So now we've changed the colors. Now we're gonna be putting everything in the right position. I'm also gonna make this one to move fast. So now what we're gonna be doing is putting text on the right places. I'm also going to move that fast. there we go, our card is finished. I just thought I should also include this one because to avoid back and forth on the other side. So what we're going to do, just for order, we're going to arrange things as according to the sequence that we're going to be using them on the other side. So the card is going to be at the bottom, it's going to be the last thing. The logo is going to be the second thing. I think it's gonna be the first thing, so we must put it on the first, and no, not really, the global world one, the global one, let's put it at the first, and then followed by the chip, and then let's put things in order, but you can skip this part, it's not really necessary. I just want to do a clean job. Now everything on the card is ready. So now there we go to the modeling, where we model everything. So we put here, we come here, you can choose any color, and then you call it 3D card After Effects, Element 3D. Element 3D. So Element 3D is a plugin. It's a third party from Video Copilot. You can check it on the link. You go to Effects, go down Video Copilot, select Element 3D. Then after selecting Element 3D, it's gonna that whole thing will disappear because we haven't put anything inside Element 3D. So what we're going to do before we even go inside Element 3D, remember I told you we have to have this as masks, these layers as masks and fonts, because this is what we're going to do. We go to custom layer, and then on custom layer, that's where you put you customize it, so it needs only text and mask. That's why we had to use mask. It needs text, or only text and mask. So we're gonna go sequential from the first one to the last one. Let me put this at the bottom so that I don't make mistakes. So the first one is global. The second one is gonna be the chip. The third one is gonna be the tab. The fourth one is gonna be the logo. The fifth is gonna be the text. Sixth is gonna be that debit. Seventh is gonna be the red solid. It's the seventh red solid. Eighth is gonna be the orange solid, but it doesn't matter. So no, it was supposed to be orange solid, then red solid. Yeah, so now we are going to jump straight into Element 3D, and this is us diving into the Element 3D. Voila guys, welcome to Element 3D. This is where we're gonna be doing everything and anything 3D. So you press extrude. Okay, let's check. We've got 8 elements, right? So let's extrude one. You see, it takes us to the first part, because here on the path it says path 1. Path 1, remember when we were adding our mask and text, so it goes with path 1, path 2. So we had 8 paths. Okay, is it paths? Yeah, something like that. So now we're not gonna take it from path 1 to the last. We are now going to take it near reverse from. Did we add the card? Let me check, because I feel like we forgot to add the card on the 9th path. Yeah, it was supposed to be 9 paths. We don't have a card, so we should come here, card. So now we're gonna be taking it from the bottom going up. From the bottom we're gonna take path 9. That's our card. There we go. Right, and then to avoid wasting time, let's start by sorting out our card, then we're gonna add everything. So our card is black, and remember on the video we have the black card with the red line at the and on the edges. So what we're going to do is that we're going to add to duplicate 9 path. We're going to add 2 copies of our bevel so that we can be able to add more material, different material, the black and red. So this is what we do. We come here, presets. This is where we change material now. So plastic, we need a black plastic, which is our black card, Capitec black card. Let's switch this off first so that we can sort the card. The card needs to look Capitec like. So you come here on the texture, then we mess it around. We need the shapes of the texture in the card, in the Capitec card. This is the shape. I think if you have that card, you can agree with me that this is the shape. Take it from here, and then you come here. We do the same thing. We're trying to mess around to have those lines that goes down, because the card, the Capitec card is, it's made out like this. So, and then we come here, we do the same thing, we're just messing around with the shapes of the card. And then therefore here we can even adjust the visibility, how visible it should be. Remember, you're changing the UV offsets. UV is the textures. We're working with the texture here. Let's go. So now we have the card texture. We had the texture of the Capitec black card. So now we come here to bevel because it's too big. So there are 2 ways you can adjust this. It's either you adjust this on the sizes, or you adjust this on the extrude bevel. You can make it small, you see, you can adjust it, or you can also do this, just that when you do this it also moves the position. So there we go, let's say 10.10, right? So now we've got the white one is still big, so we're gonna have to change it. Plastic, let's look at the color. We can use this. Let's see, it's not bad at all, but I needed a bright red. Let's just switch on the environment light, just for us to be able to see the difference, because the card is dark. And then now you come here, you reduce this. That one was 10, right? So let's make this one 5, so that it can be in the middle. So then you move the offset, it's in the middle. You move the offset here so that we move it to the middle, because once you move it, so it means we can move it -2, and then we come here, edges, we extrude, we expand the edges. Don't have to expand it too much, you can do it 0.1. Let's see 0.1 how it looks like, because we don't want to see the edge from the front, we just want to see the edge when the card turns around. Everything is good. I'm still feeling like the card is still too bright. Yeah, I want it to be. I know there's details. I have a card here, but there's no need. Anyway, so now the card is here. Right, the card is here. What we want or what we need now is to add number 2, extrusion number 2, number 7. I mean number 8 and 7. So this is what we're gonna do. It's press extrusion, and then you come here, you change path, you set path 8, and then you can see it comes already. So you just need to adjust positioning. Click here to adjust the position, and then when it's like this, I can be able to adjust even the size because I don't want it to be. Yes, there we go. See now, take it up a bit. There we go. And therefore then you change the color bevel, and you come here, you make it red. There we go. That's it. Good. It's good. It's nice. And then now we extrude, and then path 7. Come here on the side. We do the same thing as what we did on the previous. Then change the color to orange. Yes. Then we come here, opacity. Where's the opacity? We drop it down a bit so that we can have that. Positioning, let's look at the positioning. Okay, then we just copy this one and paste it here, and then so that it can be on the same line. Then we move forward to, okay, let me rename this, and then we go to the other extrusion. So now we're gonna go to path 6. Path 6 is credit. It's credit, and then you take it here. And then move it to the side, and then you will see the good thing about this is that when you do this on that other thingy, the advantage of using text, you will see the advantage of using text on the other side, what I was referring to. So here, because it's text, you can see okay, sharp, it's got a certain level of the bevels and stuff. So you just come here, click here, and kill the bevel size, which is 50. So now the text is more visible, and and then let's look at the positioning. Let's say backward, let's say 0.10, 0.05, 0.06, 0.07. We should try until it appears in a way that we both can tell, or it does not have to be outside the card. It means it's 0.09. Cool. Now this one, it's gold, it's written in gold, so we're just gonna give it a gold material. And then we go to extrusion, the names. This is a debit card, card type. It's a type, so now we come here, as always, change the path to number 5, which is our names. Go here, material, kill it to 0, and then extrude 0, position point negative 0.0, negative 0.00 and 0 time. There we go. So now it's all about changing the positions, and and then what else do we do? Now we go to a logo. Okay, let's give it a silver, because this one is written in silverish kind of vibes. Then we go to extrusion number 4, which is our logo now. 4, which is our logo. Position 0.010, and then beveling, this thing, beveling, we go to 0.0. We need to make sure that it's, and then we also go to extrude, make it 0. Positioning and 0.9. There we go. And our material here is gold. It's gold card. Then we come here, we go to, what do you call it? We go to, this is info, card info. This is logo. We can duplicate this, because now this is using the same material, so all we can do is just to change from logo chip number 4 to number 3, which is the scan, number 2, which is the chip. The positioning in terms of the attachment with the card, it's the same. And then we go to global 1, and then there we go, we take it from logo tab. So now this is our card. There's a back side of the card, which I think I should also do it now, but we're not gonna put the information that comes with it. So we're just gonna put the elements that comes with the back side of the card. So what do we do? Let's go back to Illustrator. So now what we're gonna do is copy, and then we come here. Oh, by the way, maybe you should see the card. Let's click OK. Then we're done with our card. So we can hide everything that you see in here. We can switch them off, and here's our card. Okay, there's something that is not visible here. I think it's the card description, but we'll sort that out. And then you can click here, so that we can be able to hide the things we don't want. So now you come here, solid, magnet, just write magnet, then paste, right? And then you come here, you add magnet. So we've got the chip now, we've got everything is good. We also need to copy the one that we make silver there, and then just duplicate magnet and maybe delete the mask that is already there, and then just paste our own mask. And then we're gonna call it, I'm just gonna name it silver because it's silver on the card. I don't know what it is, that thing. Switch them off, hide them, let them join another team, and then come here, add silver. Then let's jump to element 3D, and then now we gonna do the new extrusion, and then we add the 9 at the 9th path. It has to be the 10th then, and then we'll rotate it, click shift, rotate it, and then click scale tool, scale it up so that it can fit on the card. Then press positioning tool, put it in the right position, then scaling part, put it on the right, therefore then position point 10, yeah, then we make it black, call it magnet. Don't mind the colors, these colors are reflecting because of the type of color we used. Is the type of color we used. See, if we use single light, you can just see a small reflection of it. But if we use spot, what do you call it? Environment, then make it white, then see, and then make it 360. That's why you're seeing this. Anyway, that's not important. Now we have this. It's black by the way. It's black. You saw me taking the black color by the way. So now we've got to duplicate this, you write silver, and then we go take it from the path number 11, path number 11. It's called silver. Then silver. So this is the card, guys. This is the card information and everything that is needed. Oh, let me show you something. As I was telling you that we're gonna, let me take this down a little bit. Let me take the logo down a little bit. So as I was saying, why we use text, you see this is debit. So when we come here, click, and then you come here, you say, okay, I made a mistake. It's not supposed to be debit, it's actually credit card. So you just press credit and then it changes everything instead of doing it on Adobe Illustrator, because when you do it from Adobe Illustrator and you take it this side, you will end up not seeing anything. So this is the card, this is our card. I know I said this is going to be on part 2, but to show you something that you probably, if you can check this card, Oh, by the way, yeah, I will do that when we get that, but I'm just gonna show you now. It's okay. Let's just put camera, because those are the things that are connected with animation. So if you add camera, you can see that our card is in 3D format, because look at that. When we move the camera around, you can see the card, you can see the card at the back, you can see everything that you feel you need to see. So this is our card. We are done with our card modeling, guys. See you on part 3, whereby we're gonna be doing animation and putting everything together. Thank you so much for watching my part 2, and I hope you like it, and please click like and please click subscribe so that we can continue. Thank you so much. See you on part 3.